Now we're going to talk about a custom dictionary that can be found on most word processing programs. And this can be a real help to you in checking new words. And so I'm using Microsoft Word 2016, but this should be an option on just about any word processor. But you'll just have to find, you can do a search on custom dictionary if the directions don't fit. So you're going to go to, for Microsoft Word, go to your File option. And you're going to go down to Options. And then under Options, you have several different things here. You're going to go to Proofing. And then under Proofing, you're going to go to Custom Dictionaries. And you'll notice here there's a few things here. So we're going to add a custom dictionary. And we're going to take off our default dictionary. And we're going to do a new dictionary. And you see this has a .dic ending. So you just come and then I just put the name of the language. In this case, we're going to put Quechua. And that's our Quechua dictionary. We're going to save that. Now you'll notice that here we have these three different options. So we just do this so that the Quechua dictionary is the only one checked in our dictionary list. Okay, we can do OK. Now the other thing you want to check, you can do check spelling as you type. But you don't want to have anything of the grammar check because none of the grammar is going to work with the English grammar. So you don't want any of that. So we can do OK. You'll notice now on our page that we've got different underlines for showing new words. Now the thing you have to watch for with the custom dictionary is that see these words that have not come up as new because they're in the English dictionary. Okay, but we still have to count them as new for our purposes. So in this case, for manga, so like before we just had these two. Let's get rid of these. Okay, so for manga, we're going to go and do our option again. And we're going to go to Proofing, Custom Dictionary. And so we have this dictionary clicked here. So we just click on that. And we want to edit word list. And we're going to type in manga and add. Now, if you add one by mistake, you can delete it or you can delete all, but you want to be careful with that. Now, okay. Just make this over a little bit so we can see our words here. Okay, and then the other one we're going to add is, oops, sorry, I do that. Edit word list. We're going to add is papa. This way you'll have a list of all the words that are in your thing. So we notice too, puma and mama. This is also an alphabetized list. You see how it alphabetizes them. Now, the thing I wanted to show you So when you're going through and you can say, okay, this is a new word, you can right click. And then you have the option of adding to the dictionary because you only have your custom dictionary done, then you can just click here and add it in and you notice that it goes away again. Do the same for Anga, right click, add to dictionary upon, right click, add to dictionary. Okay, so you have to just be a little careful with some of those words like we were saying. So here we have these words are showing up as new. So we have atu, patu, and then we have patuta, remember, and tuta. And so we have our 4 new words. Patuta and tuta. All right. Oops. So we can right click, add to dictionary, right click, add to dictionary. Oops, they've all been. Right click, add to dictionary. Now you can see here you've got all the words that are, I'm going to just take that underline off that. Okay, then we can go to lesson 4. So putu, we know it's a new word because but it's not highlighted, so that means that it's already in the English dictionary. We can go ahead and put it here, and we can go ahead and add it. Remember, we're going to go to File, down to Options, Proofing, Custom Dictionary. Oh, before we do that, let's just move it over a little bit so we can see what we're doing. Custom Dictionary. We're going to click on that, and we're going to edit word list, and we're going to add putu to our list. So you probably don't want to actually add things to the custom dictionary until you make sure that there's only 4 new words, because otherwise you might get more in there. So like for instance, so 4, we say putu and tupu. So you go ahead and just check and see which of these words are new. Tuputa and putu, mapa, pututa. Okay, so once you've checked all the words for that lesson, you can make sure that you just have your correct number of words. And then once you're sure that you have the correct number of words, then you can go through and add them to your list. Right click. Okay, now for lesson 5. So we know NT is new because it's our new letter in our picture word. And we have Nina. So punta is another word that's underlined. Intiman. Ana. So punta, intiman, Ana. Ana we've got. Nina we've got. Patapi is our other one. Okay, and then Nina and Patapi we have already. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we added. Okay, we need to add Inti to our list, but we can add these in our regular way. Right click, add a dictionary. Right click, add to dictionary. And then we can go to File, Option, Proofing, Custom dictionary, edit word list. We're going to add inti. So you can see we're getting quite the list of words here. The other thing you have to be a little careful about too with the custom dictionary is that you have to also put in capitalized versions of the word. For instance, Anna here is a name. So later on when we add capital letters, for it not to come up as new, you will also have to add Anna with a capital. All right. So let's just take a look at lesson 6. Now we have Pungu Pani. And I'm just going to write it down here. So we have also Punguman, Apamun. So Pani is our picture word. Pungu is our picture word. Pani, we have that. Mangaman. Papata is also new. And Pungumanta. Okay, so here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we have 7 new words in this one, which is one more than we are allowed to have. So as a new word control person, as you're checking the new words, you would want to go back to the team and try to get this down by one lesson. Now, what happened in this particular one is that for this language, they have a lot of these endings, the ta, the man, that went on the words to show different word order and that kind of thing. So it was very difficult to write anything without these endings coming on the suffixes. So we allowed, because we had the ta a lot, papa ta. Up here we had pututa and some other ones, patuta. So we allowed an extra one because of the nature of this language, to be able to write some meaningful sentences. But anyway, so now we can go through and we can right click, add to dictionary, right click, add to dictionary. So at the same time you're doing this, remember we're still going to have our other 2 lists. You'll have the list that's up on the board or on the board or on the paper for the team to look at. You'll also be keeping your Excel file or your Google Sheets file that has the lesson number along with the word, and that allows you to make an alphabetized list, but where you can see which lesson it's in if you need to. And that also has which ones are picture words and that kind of thing. So it's a little bit more information. So that's how you do a custom dictionary. We'll just go take a look at it one more time. File, options, proofing, custom dictionary, and we'll just take a look at the word list. And you can see that it's here. Now, one of the other things you can do as well is you can if you go to this Roaming Microsoft UProof, you can find your dictionary in there, and then you can download it onto a thumb drive or other place where you can save it so that you've got a backup of it for later. So here you have in this Roaming Microsoft UProof your Quechua dictionary, and so you can copy it and you can move it to another spot. All right. And that's how you do a custom dictionary.